Pods. I did put Arm Hammer in it.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Steps away to find some room. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking for room, it's McCray. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
He uncorks one deep, and it's caught inside the 15. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here's the give off the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job.
He's got it along the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Gets away from one. He's got space. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got his man quickly. There, got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Send the tight end in motion. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Trying to slam in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Delp.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Bulldogs have it with a first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he can go. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They just keep firing. Got his man. And he's still running after the move. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to...
Breaks into the open. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
So what?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And he added the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
To the air, it's Sayin. Extending the play.
Oh.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Under fire. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Oh.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Right to the
Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Now improvising. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone.
Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air. It's Stockton. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. It's a draw. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
On third and short, they're giving it to the tight end. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Didn't get it.
Quick strike
Didn't get it.
complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, I thought.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. Then second down coming.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
6-7.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pound their way in. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Back to pass, it's Sayin.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the 1st half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the 2nd half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
That's caught. It's Thomas. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rushes on him.
Oh, he got this.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal.
That's good.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
I'll throw it to the tight. I'll throw it to the nigga.
This offense rolling. Looking for room. It's Jackson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, on second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They'll try the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Off play action.
Oh, he
Well,
dropped.
they really could have used that catch there.
dropped.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He splits the uprights. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires left with the catch. It's Delp. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
The sure hands, it's Branch. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the
yes.
middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the offense trying to be aggressive. They're throwing the go ball down the sideline. Just a better job in coverage defensively forces the incomplete.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed on the outside. It's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his offense.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Under fire.
Oh.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Trying play action. Unloads the wide out.
No,
on
what the
target
fuck?
to the left.
Dang.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big
That's
chunk play,
crazy.
and it's right back at him. The Dogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Forced out of the pocket.
What is a pick?
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Dogs!
Track of that nigga.
They take the lead with the 6.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 25. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. There he goes. The 20. Inside the touchdown Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throws for the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. That's
Nigga would
caught.
not
It's down.
jump, bro.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away. He'll pull it down. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing straight.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look at the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really effective.
Touchdown, Georgia! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air, it's Sayin. Pulls it in, it's Tate. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility.
Snags it inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Fires in the end zone.
He got it.
Into double coverage, and it's picked
Oh,
off.
he got it. That was a good play.
He's at the 50. Inside the 30.
Dang.
He's at the 10. Touchdown Bulldogs. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Dang.
Man, the offense rolls the dice. They want 6. They choose not to kick a field goal. They choose to be aggressive. And, man, do they make a big mistake. Throw the football, intercept it. Not only that, he takes it all the way back to the house. What a momentum swing in this football game.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Floating away. Throwing on the run.
Oh.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Man.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Oh.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you could just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Stockton. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Fitted in the window for the score.
2 pick sixes.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
You know, it's a nice
running back.
QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He's got him. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Man coverage is a bad idea against this guy. The Buckeyes always seem to have somebody that you can't handle one-on-one. Remember that great game Joey Galloway had against Michigan State in '93?
Joey Galloway, one of the most overrated Ohio State receivers.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Hang on, Swoopy! The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton.
Pick.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Right on target this time. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Fires to the middle.
He dropped it!
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The defense really did its job, David, and now the offense can put a little breathing room in this one.
Yeah, breathing room.
Trying to take it back. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Here's a throw downfield late. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Takes it to the house. They are down by 1, and the clock strikes 0. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to
Kick
get
the
pressure
field goal.
on
I
the
know what
quarterback
you
in these
think.
situations.
Just
You
kick the
drop
field goal,
so
bro.
many
Let's
guys
go in
back
overtime.
deep, but as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
He wants to throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
You fucking suck. Kick the field goal, you dumbass.
For 2 is no good, and this game is over. The big gamble does not pay off. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but in my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why
I
they're
knew
both
it.
ranked.
I
They're
knew what you
both
was
really
thinking.
good, and I tell you what,
I knew
getting
what you
this
was
win
thinking.
proves something
I was
to
like, I know
everyone
what you
else
think.
now.
Go
Like,
for it.
I was
I
ranked
would just
below
kick the
this
field goal.
squad. You beat a team that's ranked
That was a
above
good
you.
catch,
Now you
though.
start to climb up
I
the
can't-
charts,
that's
build
probably one
some
out there, man.
momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents,
sir.
evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a
Yes,
big
sir.
win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching
And I'm the
another
champ.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, man. I gotta walk Max. Let me walk Max, man. I said, let me walk Max. You suck. I knew it. I knew what you was thinking. I came back. You let me come back and win. Oh my God, Mike. Oh my God, the comeback kid. You should have screenshot that Hail Mary though. I think you still do it. Go to save recent. Probably say like 5 minutes. Press the button above the D-pad. Press the button above the D-pad and then say like screenshot, save recently. You can actually save the whole game.